Okay, so starting with Uruguay, they were fantastic all through the group. They were one of the best teams in the group. 9 goals, only 1 conceded. 9 scored, obviously. Won all 3 of their games. They'll be disappointed to have went out in the semis. I think Uruguay are pretty good, so I'm going to put them in A tier. Next is Bolivia. They were absolutely dreadful. 3 games, 3 losses, 10 goals conceded. Yeah, enough said. D tier. Next is Paraguay. They were also 3 games, 3 losses, so they're going in D tier, but I'll put them above Bolivia, I guess. Next is Colombia. They obviously lost in the final. They were brilliant all tournament, absolutely fantastic. They'll be thrilled with how this tournament went. Chile are up next, and I'm going to put them in I'm going to put them in D tier, to be honest, and the reason I'm going to put them in D tier is because they didn't score a single goal in the whole tournament. They finished 3rd in their group. They did get more points than Peru, but yeah, not a single goal scored. That's not good. Next up is Ecuador. Now, they did go through. They went out to Argentina in the quarter-finals. They were pretty good in their group. They had Venezuela and Mexico. It's a pretty hard group. I think I'm going to generously put Ecuador in B tier. Next up is Peru, and they're another one. 3 games, 1 point, went out, no goals scored. You're going in here. Argentina, enough said. They won the whole thing. I think some people will definitely think Argentina got lucky again through this. There's always an element in luck, I would say, to winning something. I think you'll be hard pressed to find a team that's won anything and hasn't had some luck along the way. So I'm not too bothered by that. I'm going to give Argentina their credit. S tier. They were the best team.
The trash! Fix the game! It sucks playing the shit! And I'm addicted! So I can't quit!
Next up is Venezuela. Now, they were brilliant in the group stage. They won all 3 of their games. They topped their group. However, they went out in the last 8 to Canada, and I feel like they'll think they should have bet Canada. I'm going to put them in B tier. I'm going to put them above Ecuador. But I don't think they warrant A tier. Next up is America, and I'm not at fault, I think, for saying this. They are definitely going in D tier. I will give them the highest part of D tier. I will give them that. But they went out in a group that had Panama, and they only managed to beat Bolivia. They get ripped apart by Uruguay and beat off Panama. Like that's really bad.
Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you.
Jamaica's next, and look, for as much as we all like Jamaica, it is another one. 3 games, 3 losses, 1 goal scored. Yeah, you can't really put them anywhere else. Brazil are next, and they're a weird one. Brazil were rotten for the whole tournament. Considering how bad they were, they went out to Uruguay, which is fair enough. It was only on penalties. I want to be generous to Brazil and give them the lowest possible part of B tier. However, realistically, they could end up in C. Next is Mexico, and this is going to be the first team I put in C tier. They were unlucky. Even they went out on goal difference. They did go out in the group stage though, Venezuela and Ecuador going through before them. Next is Panama, and I'm actually going to put them in B tier above Brazil. I thought they did okay, actually. They finished 2nd in the group. They finished above America. They went out at the first point of asking though to Colombia, which they got beat 5-0, which was quite a heavy one. But I think for Panama, that's still a very successful tournament. Canada's next, and again, this might be controversial, but I'm going to put Canada in B tier. I think Canada will be absolutely thrilled with how this went. They only went out to Argentina. They finished 2nd in a group with Argentina. They got by Venezuela. I think they've got no reason not to be happy by that tournament. I think B tier for Canada's pretty fair. And the final team is Costa Rica, and it's going to be the last team I put in C tier. They were unlucky, they finished third, only a point behind Brazil to go out in the group. But for Costa Rica, that's probably a decent tournament. So thank you to everyone who's watched this video and the Euros ranking video. They were really fun to make. If you guys enjoy this content, then maybe I'll try and make some more of it going forward. But for now, I will just see everyone in the next video.